Hey everybody. All right, so this is what I want to talk about now. I was talking to somebody and they were saying how they noticed that people are always trying to tell me how to be, or save me, or tell me what faith to have, or something along those lines. Basically, it's just everybody out there thinks that they have the answer, and yet they're all coming from different places. And and he's like, "What are you doing? Aren't you an adult? Why do they keep telling you what to be?" And I'm like, I think I come off like someone who needs rescuing or something. All I'm doing is trying to tell you I'm searching, and none of you have actually given me what all of you think that they have the truth. All of you do. I mean, some of you don't. Some of you are still asking questions, and that's what I'm doing too. And it's mostly the cognitive dissonance with everything that I look at. So I just got a comment from someone else's channel. I don't know. Anyway, they were telling me to read the Quran. It's the only thing that hasn't been, it's the most truth, and it's the only thing that hasn't been edited and altered. It's like, dude, come on, people. You just all screwed up people. You are. Every one of us, everybody. So I was talking to somebody, and I was watching something about the Mandela Effect, and how the Bible's been changed due to the Mandela Effect, where there was a scripture in the Bible, I think it's in Isaiah 11:6, I believe, which is talking about, it's supposed to be, this is what was remembered, the lion and the lamb. Well, now it's the wolf and the lamb. And it's interesting that, so what I was watching in this video was talking about, there were several things that I was looking at. It was saying how God in the Bible, this is predicted in the Bible, that the Bible will be gone. And that's why you have to put the Bible on your heart. So memorize it, basically. And that, anyway, basically, God is going to allow Satan to do whatever the heck he wants. I'm not getting it out quite exactly the way I wanted to say it. But anyway, the bottom line is, everybody, this is so funny to me, the arrogance of everyone out there. They're so sure. And I have a subscriber who is a Christian, and she's struggling too. She's not, I don't think she's 100%. How can you have 100% in this reality of anything? I mean, it's the arrogance of people. I just can't. I can't relate to most of you. You know, I try. You're just so sure of everything, and yet you all believe completely different. Every one of you believes a variance or a difference. Variances. So, my channel's called Gaslit Free Search. It doesn't mean gaslit free. I know everything, and I'm gonna, you can throw your ideas and thoughts at me, but you have to realize you all come at me with like, I know this, and this is what's the truth, but one person will believe in the Quran, another person will believe in the Bible, another person will believe in the Mormonism or Jehovah's Witness, and yet I'm searching the background, and this is the point. I'm not going to just commit myself to anything 100%. I mean, I am leaning toward Christianity, but there are so many things that I am learning more and more you just can't, I can't commit, I can't commit. And I feel like when the time comes, and let's say it's the end of my life, I will, whatever the consequences are when it comes to that, that's the way it is. But seriously, any kind of God would allow these demons to run your life if they are, let's just say that even, okay, here's another thought. I'm having a little cognitive dissonance about everything that we're talking about with these famous celebrity people. I do. And the reason I'm telling you this is I have my own personal stories of being involved with some of these people in a different way. So I've actually looked into where a lot of these conspiracy theories start, because personally, I've never seen any reptilians other than watching a YouTube video. Okay? I've never seen a person with a slitted eye in my face ever. And I'm not saying that stuff isn't true. What I'm saying is I am a researcher, and until I can verify something 100% for myself, so if I read the Quran, well, I already know enough about Muhammad that I do not respect that person. And and the fact that you can be killed for even drawing a picture of this person, but you can draw pictures of Jesus. I mean, it's, and yet you don't really know what he looks like. So anyway, let's see, where was I going? Okay, so I was going to talk about my issues with the stuff about the celebrities. Okay, so I have a couple stories. One is about a client I used to clean for who is connected to Lawrence Fishburne. Now, this man ended up dating Lawrence Fishburne's ex-wife. So he's telling me about this woman. I can show pictures and do video on it, but I don't know if I might, I don't know. But anyway, he's telling me that he's dating this woman, and I cleaned for him like 3 or 4 times. And he's well-to-do, and he's actually been on the red carpet. You see him in pictures with her. And the thing I was kind of wondering too, also with all of this waking up about all these other possibilities of what these people are, I've kind of looked at the body structure of Lawrence Fishburne and my former client. They have the same body type, the same height, the same build, everything. But one is white and one is black. But I was seeing in videos that they can actually chameleonize. They can either put on a bodysuit or mask and change their color, or they can, are there reptilians that they can be a chameleon? I've heard people talk about that. They literally change their pigment because of their, I don't know, their Nephilim DNA. Whatever. There's so many things, man. So, let's see. Okay, so anyway, yeah, I saw this video where this guy was talking about how they can change their noses and they can put prosthetics. They can put an entire mask on. You see videos where they're talking about people's necks and how it just doesn't look right because it looks like the neck is bunching. Their mask neck is bunching up a little bit. So I know there is massive deception going on, and I'm trying to narrow down because I have my own personal experiences about being around these type of things. Okay, another story. So when I was a kid, I'm from Washington State, but I've lived in Tennessee too. I've gone back and forth from Washington to Tennessee. So I lived in Tennessee in the 70s, and then I lived in Tennessee in the 80s. And I was friends with this girl who was a Jehovah's Witness, because I grew up a Jehovah's Witness. Her name was Crystal Webb. Now, if anybody know anything about Crystal Gale, Loretta Lynn, they were all Webbs. So Crystal Webb is a Jehovah's Witness girl who was my age. We were like best friends. Her aunt is Crystal Gale and Loretta Lynn. Now, my friend was a human being, okay? She was absolutely human, but she's related to those people. So since I've woken up, I haven't even thought about some of these things that I'm remembering from my past. And I've actually been to Loretta Lynn's ranch. I mean, these people are alien, lizard, demon, Nephilim, all of them, or just maybe some here and there. I mean, because Loretta Lynn, I mean, they've made movies about her, The Coal Miner's Daughter. They had Sissy Spacek and Tommy Lee Jones play the characters in that movie about her life. And whenever I also think about whenever they make movies about people's life, it's an honor. I don't know. To me, it's like a ritual, or it could be an homage to their contributing to the destruction of mankind. I don't know. I'm being goofy, but I'm not really. I'm just saying I don't really know. I'm just, talking about these things. So, I mean, do you guys have a problem that I am having a YouTube channel and I don't have answers for you? Because I don't have any answers for any of you. I'm just talking about what's going on. We're searching, we're talking. I haven't figured anything out yet. And I think you should be okay with that I don't know. But apparently some of you have a problem. If I had all the answers, do you think I would be, or any of us would be, in this predicament? Because I don't think the answers is necessarily just... I think we need to fight. I think we need to fight. I don't think we need to live like this. And just, I've thought about the Bible so much that I used to think, prior to when I started wanting to believe in Christianity, was that the Bible was just designed to keep you in fear and subjection, and basically keep you afraid of hellfire. And I've had trouble trying to love someone that would actually want to kill me. I've always had a problem with that, and I've heard, when I was going through my atheist phase, listening to atheists talk about it, and it was reasonable to me. It's like being in an abusive relationship, or having a parent who's abusing you, like mommy dearest. So you have to be good, or we're gonna kill you, or we're gonna torture you, or whatever. But we're gonna let you live here with all of these people who brainwash you. I keep going back to that. So I have had other people who tell me, well, obviously you don't believe in the Bible, so just live your life, and these people can't affect you. See, all these people are saying things to me, and none of them seem to have the answers either. So all I'm doing is, we're just talking. If you don't like it, I mean, like I keep saying, thumbs down, unsubscribe. It's unfortunate that we can't have these conversations without you actually having to have the answer. It's called working through things. It's also venting, which is actually, I think, very therapeutic. And there are people out there who I would think would actually kind of appreciate to feel like they're not alone in this discovery of all of these things out there and all the possibilities, and that maybe no one actually has the answer. It is maybe just a journey, and it is a life experience, and there's all this stuff brought about. And I mean, what if these people are just people that have been so good at deceiving you into thinking that they're reptoids? They've got the technology. They can wear masks. They can do all of those things just to keep you in control. Maybe they made the Bible. I've talked about it before, that I thought the Freemasons made the Bible. You know, I mean, not necessarily them, but how whoever all these groups and people out there from way back made the Bible to hey, let's you know, we talked about Constantine, we talked about King James, all the editing, and then they got this Mandela Effect. I mean, aren't you guys concerned about, or are you just comfortable? And it's like, you just got to believe and you just got to have faith. Okay, so I put my faith in Jesus, and what if that's all a lie? What if it is Muhammad? I mean, really? Would you want to worship Muhammad the pedophile? Oh boy. You know, this probably would be banned in some countries. And you know what? Good. I mean, seriously. They banned a video I did here because I was it was the Watchmen movie. I was watching it because I haven't watched it in years and I own it, and I was like, I'm going to look through all the esoteric and all that symbolism and all these things. And I mean, it was just chocked full of it. I mean, one of the characters' name is Moloch. And they're obsessed with the owl. They're obsessed with all kinds of stuff. But there was also there was a scene where this main villain character guy at the end there. This is really telling, and that's why it's kind of like a weird excitement of all of these crazy, like, really, you think you can pull the wool over my eyes? Got to be a little better than that. Okay, well, anyway, so this scene in the movie, he's looking at, so the place that he's at is like Antarctica, okay? And there is a wall, okay? So I was talking about how we're like in a flat earth with a dome, okay? I don't know if I've actually talked about it, but so somebody keeps giving me videos. I got so many I gotta look at, but I've already looked into the whole flat earth thing. I've even done videos on it. I've even done a video on concave earth, which was by this lunatic YouTuber. Hey, you probably think that's me too. Anyway, a lunatic YouTuber who thinks he's actually God. I mean, this guy thinks he's the Messiah, that the Illuminati are ushering him in. I used to listen to this guy. I wasn't listening because I believed it, but I was like interested. I first found his channel because he was talking about the concave earth. And this guy chain smokes, has kids. He's just this arrogant guy walking around with no shirt on, smoking cigarettes on, just kind of nasty looking. He looks like he might smell from not bathing for not. Anyway, he's telling everybody that he thinks he's basically Jesus, and I'm like, he goes, yeah, they're. I'm like, okay. When I got to that point, I'm like, dude, seriously, wow, Jesus would have really gone downhill, like smoking cigarettes, abandoned his kids, and he's alive here now with us. But I've been hearing people say that actually Jesus is here right now. This is the day of our Lord, Adonai, which is the day of our Lord. So wouldn't that mean Jesus is here now? You know, it's just, you know what I mean? There's a lot. But anyway, so in that scene in the movie, what I thought was interesting was he's looking at all the monitors, and it has like, the movie took place in 1985, and so all of the commercials and TV shows and news things that he was looking at would have been from that time period. Well, I just saw, and I never noticed it before. So you know that Apple commercial for Macintosh in 1984 that they made in 1984 to sell the computers? It was actually the 1984 Orwellian type of scenario. They were, you know, reenacting it. And I know lots of truthers have done videos on it. I actually did a video on it a long time ago. I don't even know if I have it anymore. But so yeah, he was looking at the monitors, and one of the screens was 1984 the Apple Macintosh commercial. I just thought that was a really cool scene. So I did a video on it, and YouTube blocked it. It said it's partially blocked. I mean, I can watch it on my YouTube thing. It's probably because I own the channel, but subscribers here can't watch it. So I'm like, well, if it's partially blocked, so that must mean that people in another country can watch it. Because why wouldn't it just be just blocked completely, you know? So I think what it is whenever you have some information that's telling, maybe it won't affect people in China the way it would affect people here, because when it's in English, I don't know. But obviously this is something, that's one thing for sure, is anytime you talk about something and they block it, what's their motivation for doing it? It's, you know, I talked to a friend about the copyright thing and explained how that works. You know, they own the rights to it, so they don't want people sharing unless you give them some money to use it. So, I mean, I get it, but, you know, then there's other people out there who get away with using copyright information all the time. And I use tons, and I still get away with it, so I don't know. And here's what I was also thinking, too, is because I actually took my phone and I was recording from my television the actual original movie. Now, if I went to someone's YouTube channel and they had a clip from, let's see, this is weird. I don't know how that works, but it doesn't matter. You know, it's trial and error. I'll figure it out or I won't, like with anything. So, yeah, I don't have answers for any of you, and I don't claim to. I'm just discussing everything that's going on, figuring things out, working it out, and it also passes the time so you don't feel completely alone and completely insane. All right, well, I love you guys. Do what you like. Unsubscribe. Do what thou wilt, as Aleister Crowley says, you know. So true, though. It is true. You will do what you like. You will. You absolutely will. And I'm not encouraging anything about Aleister Crowley. Absolutely not. But just taking that expression, you will do what you want. You may think you're doing what the Lord wants, but how do you know? You know, how do you really know that? If you're using empathy, this is the main key, I think, with anything in life. If you use empathy, you know, about how you treat your neighbors and how you talk to other people, you might be okay, but you might not. I mean, can you imagine going to hell for eternity, burning forever? Because you looked at somebody the wrong way. So, no shade, no shame, no hate. Just trying to tell you, all I care about is talking about these things and not making you feel alone. And I don't want to feel alone in this crazy awakening experience either. This is about discussions, talking, looking, searching, just all this kind of stuff. This isn't about, oh, I have all the answers and I'm here to solve your problems. And I don't really need you to solve my problems either. We can talk, we can exchange ideas, but I don't really know if you guys have the answers, okay? But I do care, and I care about the truth. And the truth could be Christians have the truth, but there could be a lot of other things going on besides. I mean, there's too many things that I just have cognitive dissonance over. But we're talking, we're sharing, we're thinking, we're loving, we're working through garbage, and I'm not here to hate on you guys, okay? I'm not. I'm here to be your friend, or someone to talk to, or just whatever, you know? It's just, I think we complicate too many things when it should be simple. Anyway, I love you guys. I'll talk to you later. Bye.